Welcome. If you're watching this video, you've probably just become a coaching client or you're interested in how I work with clients. First of all, here's how to reach me. You can email, phone, or text. I don't charge by the hour, so I encourage reaching out between scheduled calls. In addition, I will start a coaching dashboard for you, which is a Google Sheet that we can both work on together, either in between sessions or while we're working in a session. Try to have it open when we talk. It's rather flexible, and some of the tabs here may change as we work together and decide what's most useful for you. Most of what we'll be doing is on this tab here, the Coaching Dashboard tab. These plus signs on the left will open up the different colored sections into more rows. The ones on the bottom, the red, the pink, and the purple, we probably won't use those that much, but they're there if we wanted to. We'll mostly be working with the blue ones, the green ones, and the yellow ones. The blue ones will be for either one of us to put in the agenda for the call, things we want to make sure to talk about. The green ones are for victories and other updates that you want to put in to let me know about. And the yellow ones are action items. Each call will end with one or more action items that you'll do. This is obviously not everything you'll do in between, but some of the main key points that you want to make sure we cover. And then at the end of each call, based on those action items, we'll decide when our next call should be. And what we'll do here is we'll insert a column, we'll put the date in, and then we'll start off by reviewing those action items. The other tabs here on the bottom, we'll use those as appropriate. A lot of them are designed to be front-loaded so that we'll discuss them at the beginning of our work together so that I can get a handle on what your company is up to. Some of them we'll be using ongoing, usually the project ones or some of the progress that we want to track. But like I said, mostly we'll be talking about the coaching dashboard. I want to talk about rescheduling and late shows. I get it. We're entrepreneurs, things come up. That's one reason I don't fill up my schedule entirely. I want to be available if you need to reschedule. That's no problem at all. I live in my calendar, and I hope you do too, so I'll send Zoom links as a calendar invite. If you need to change something or reschedule, just let me know, and we'll move the calendar invite. If you're running late, that's no problem either. Just email me or text. If I don't hear from you, after about 5 minutes, I'll ping you to see if we need to reschedule or if you're doing fine and you're about to jump on. And then if I don't hear from you for another 5 or 10 minutes, I'll probably jump off and we'll just reschedule. I also want to talk to you about something I call the Business Owner's Matrix. This is a pattern that I've seen in over 25 years of working with business owners, and it was crystallized for me in a matrix that I saw on the Secret CFO website, and I encourage you to look at that. He used this as a beginning of a new job, but it also works as the beginning of a new company if you just bought a company, or really any project, which is what our work together will be. There's a vertical and a horizontal axis here. So at the vertical, at one end is excited, at the other end is frustrated. Left to right, it's ignorant and understanding. Ignorant doesn't mean you're stupid, it just means you're unaware of how the intricacies work in your organization, and understanding is when all of that starts to click into place. At the beginning, you're in section 1, which is excited, but you're not really sure of everything. You don't know what you don't know. As you start to learn about it, you may become frustrated, and now you're in quadrant 2. You're still not quite sure of everything, but you're now frustrated with how much you don't know. And then eventually, as you start to figure it out, you may be still frustrated, but your understanding is growing, and you're in quadrant 3. And then as you get more into understanding of it, how things are more systemized, how things work, you're in quadrant 4. You're excited again, and you move on. And maybe you can actually cycle through this again at another level, where you're now excited, but you don't quite know how that level works, and you go through this thing again and again. I just want to bring this up because I've seen this pattern. And what I've seen is that it often takes more time than people expect to move from the left side, where you're unsure of everything, to the understanding side. So don't be discouraged if it takes longer than you think. It may take a year, year and a half in some cases to get there. But even so, we will be making progress along the way. So as I said, welcome. I'm excited to work with you, and I'm looking forward to getting started.